2004 Transit bus. As you can see, the engine's working fine, making a strange noise from the fan belt, and as we can see, the temperature is now working up to mid on for 15 minutes. Nothing wrong with it, but let me just show you this now. We are going to try, okay, and select automatic gears. You press the brake pedal down, okay, then you press this, which is the gear selector. Right, now that should say gear 1, right? Does it show gear 1? Nope, it says neutral. I'll try again, look. There's a neutral button. Let's try pressing this, and nothing's working, right? You can try these things, mess about with it. Right, you press as many buttons as you like. This is now not working, right? Secondly, I'm going to show you how the accelerator is supposed to work. You put, which is the accelerator, and it works. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, it did work. Oh, that's amazing. Alright, well, we got that working now. Kind of. Well, what's happening is it accelerates and then it's dropping down, right? Now, what's happening here is when you press the accelerator, right, it's not working now, right? See that? I'll try and hold it down this time. No, it's not working. And when it does work, it accelerates, and then, do you know what I mean? It doesn't accelerate anymore. So this is right. Don't tell me what I know what it is. Let me know, because this is somehow, because maybe the fuel's somehow through properly. Could be the fuel pump. But if I turn this off, it won't work. Talk about the noise of motoring. Right, let's try this again. See, I'm not selecting any gears, is it? No matter what you do, if you bang it, nothing, right? Hold all the buttons down, nothing, right? I'll try and hold all 5 buttons down at the same time, right? I haven't got a big enough hand to do it, have I? Yeah. This reminds me, in the Bible it says he had 5 stones, right? And the men had 6 fingers. Actually, only had 5 fingers and 1 thumb. That was the giants. David went with 5 stones in his hands. I'll tell you why, because he was going to take them all on. That's why. Goliath had 4 big brothers, and they reckon that one of the beds they found in the Bible was 12 foot long, and they've made programs about giants, and they can't find their, you know, dead bodies, whatever. But the thing is, giants, what's that got to do with fingers? Well, because I just tried to use the buttons there. I might as well mention about that. I was saying that they've been looking for their dead bodies and of the giants, but they're not finding them, are they? Anyway, the Bible says that there were giants in the days of Noah, massive ones, giant dinosaurs, and humans. It says mighty hunters before the Lord. So you've got mighty hunters, dinosaurs, all sorts of things going on, and people lived for 1,000 years, near enough. It's 969 years old before the flood. And what you're saying is what? Well, the Bible says there's giants on the earth, right? Well, this is to me a giant problem, because this machine, although it's 2004, works on things which go through the air. Now, normally I understand wires which connect to something, or a cable which connects to something, but this has no cables, no wires. It works off sensors and It seems to somehow it goes through the air and operates it. Well, it's all double Dutch to me. Anyway, we'll try turning the engine off. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it'll start again. There we go. Oh, it started. Oh, that's amazing. Turned it slowly. Tried to start it. There is a flashing indicator of the gearbox, automatic gearbox oil, but it's full, so I don't know what that's meaning. Try pressing this button again here. It's making the noises. It's not changing. What I'm trying to do is change the pedals. The revs won't stay up, see. I'll prove it to you, watch. I'll press this down now and it won't stay, it doesn't stay down, look. See? That's amazing that it started again, first time. It's been 2 years lying around and never ever been able to finish it. Get the money to sort it out and stuff. After the big bill we paid on it, spent about 5,000 getting all the new gearbox built up, the new clutch, new everything, right? New batteries, got it all sorted out. And this problem's happened. See, it's not working off the accelerator now, you see that? Prove it to you, look, see? Absolutely not working. And I'm not a mechanic, but I've done work on vehicles, taking engines in and out and things. But this baffles me. So, it doesn't work when you plug in the electrics. It doesn't give any readings for the computer. So they say it's got to have a specialist one, I've heard from the shop. Try turning it on and off again. Okay, turn it back on. And now it doesn't start. Like, I turned the key all the way around, see? Let's show you now, watch. Put my foot down on the pedal, right? Watch. Turn this all the way around. Turn the key all the way around and watch. Nothing. Try again. Sit down on the pedal. Nothing. No, I turned it all the way around. Not as far as it'll go. And back. Watch. Didn't work. Try it again. Nothing. It's crazy. You know what? Let's see if we can get this problem sorted. And upload the answer with another video, I think part 2. There we go. Such is the life. These things happen, I suppose. Probably meant to happen for a reason. There seems to be a reason for everything. A reason and a purpose under the sun. What does it say? There's a time to gather stones. There's a time to scatter stones. There's a time for everything under the sun. And I think there's a time we've got to put it in a garage. Whether we like it or not, that's what we have to do. Yeah. So, get a mechanic to have a look at it, I think, because it absolutely baffles me. I'm trying to think now what I could be doing with it, but there's nothing, is there? I've tapped the oil on it, the oil pump, and well, I can't do any more than what I've done, I suppose, apart from taking it apart. It's what they say, to take it apart, they reckon you're supposed to kind of well, once you've taken it apart, you can look at that. Let's go and have a look. One last try. Once you've taken it apart, you can it's not working now. No matter how many times you try it now, watch, it's not working much. Turned it all the way, see? I let it come back, it's not working. The idea is, apparently, you're supposed to take this apart. I'll show you now. And what I've been advised by a mechanic is under here. There's an oil pump underneath here, and there's a little thing attached to it, and that's what you're supposed to give it a little tap. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but you're supposed to tap it, and I think there's a little electrical lead connected to it, and it's worth, it costs £95 for that. But apparently if you do it up too tight, right, you've got to get a new pump, which is £1,500. So they say don't do